Hi, this is Stefan Berg. We're doing another tutorial on product photography, and today it's the topic accessoires. So today we're trying to set better light on some shoes and a belt I brought with me. I did all the setup. It took about 1 hour, and I had an assistant, Niels, who did all the lighting. So now I'm going to show how we're going to do the specific lighting. So have fun and enjoy. Thank you. So first of all, I'm changing the light because now we have kind of the normal studio light, and we're going to change to the studio light, or the light for the setting with the flashlight. So I'm going to turn them on and go around with them a little to show you what happens when light changes. So beware when let's maybe turn one on. I already found positions for them, so I'm just going to show you kind of what each one makes and what the difference are, so you can kind of follow or have experience in the same way. So the first one kind of is my sort of main light. It goes directly from the back onto the side and shows me a little of the material. Or not only a little, I want that it kind of works out that this is leather and something welty. And I wanted to have some shadows to have more depth. I will move it on forwards and back so you can see little changes, and you will see what it does. So putting it more up. Readjusting. Coming in front a little. Going back again. And going down again with it. So I kind of think that the middle height was okay. I'll adjust it there then. And I think it's okay there too. So then I have a second one here. You probably noticed that I kind of put it on. So I wanted the structure of the belly, I wanted to see the metal and those shadows. That gives the item more depth of field. Maybe you remember when building up kind of a stage, I can have more interesting things by putting them in a kind of row, like in a theater, having a front and a back part. And then if I have light in the front of the theater, on the stage, in the front of the stage, and in the back of the stage, it will give the whole thing more dimension, more depth. So I think this shoe light already looks kind of good, and this looks good, this looks a bit odd, and there's something missing in here. So I'm going to try new positions now with the third flash I have, and let's see what it does. This is the first position. I'll have a cardboard here for you to see exactly when I take it off. So it doesn't really change something back on this one. So I'm going to try a different position. I changed its height. So, yeah, now it goes more onto the cardboard of the left side, on the left side. I move it to a different place now. Move it around from left to right. well, I think it looks kind of cool there. Let's see. I tried how it looks going more down. Yeah, I think it was better way up. Yeah. So once again, I can show you immediately what it does. So this changed a lot. I think it gives the whole situation in here more light. We can have a photo of this afterwards, or no, we'll make one immediately. Okay, so this was the second place I tried. Let's see the third one. Or better, I even have 4. I really like little tricks like those, like putting a cardboard in between. You can push it a little to the left and to the right. If you don't have a system, things like those can really help you to see what happens in the scenery. And maybe I try how it looks when I put it higher up there. Okay. And to see changes again, let's see, like this. And like that. Okay, I can make another picture for you to compare. Let's see what it does. So let's try the fourth position now. I'll put it even in the back because I really still don't like that part here. I think there should be more light there. So now this looks kind of cool, I think. Let's try, I think maybe I need a little softbox stuff like this, or another trick. Let's see if we can do this manual. You see, I still would like something on here. I think the back is kind of cool. Let's see, have our trick work. Okay. Okay, yeah. So it gives an interesting light back there. Maybe I can just open this a little. You don't need it so much back there. Okay, this is quite nice. So that there still is a little shadow on there. Yeah, let's do another picture. I go to the flash. Okay. So, now got a little softbox installed here because I still thought that the scenery could use a smooth ambient light. But there are still shadows in there, let's just see what it does. So, I kind of put it on, you see how the shadows vanish. And this is kind of the fullest possible light, the highest possible light. And I'll reduce it now in smaller steps so you can see what changes it does. We'll do 2 shots so we can compare it and look at it, and then we will continue. Sure.
Yes.
So maybe you remarked that there was a change of lights. Put out every light and put a different one on, so you could see what this specific light does. I'm now going to reduce lights and wander around so you can see what specific lights also can do. Thank you and have fun. I will try to wander around again a little with those flashlights. I think that's the best way to see what light does and how effective it is. How effective it is. So we have one light left. And I'll go around with it a little so you can see how effective each light is. I have a grid in here, so if I take it out, you see that it's much more flooded with light, the situation. We also have a kind of zoom effect you can work with. Voilà. Now it's fixed. And let's see again, maybe if this is, I can ask my assistant, how does this look? It's standing behind the camera, you can give me signs with the thumb up, thumb down. Looks kind of cool, he said. Okay, maybe then we'll do another shot with that. Okay. So I give it a So now I'll start going around with the lights a little to look what else can be done. I think it looks quite cool from above, so let's do a picture here. Okay, nochmal Stopp. Now I have my assistant, Nils here, who's holding the lamp, because I found a kind of special view. You already saw the shot, kind of. And please come a little more from up. Yeah. So you can really see the changes. I think that's very interesting. And maybe we're going to come a little closer with the zoom afterwards, so that it's even more obvious. I'm going to help Niels with the second light. Ja. Okay. Mach mal da. Ja, geht's so? Mhm. So this is a grid which is much smaller, you remember, so I can make different marks just by going around the lighting. And you see this is the effect he does, Niels does, and now I adjust my effect, so I think this looks kind of cool maybe from here. And I will do another shot and hope he will survive. thanks for attending this little show. I hope it was kind of interesting and that you could take something with you. I'm going to deconstruct my settings so you can see what happens when we take things away. So thank you for being there and have a nice day. Hi, so that was a little show to see how we can put light on accessoires. I hoped you could take something away or with you from this. And I'm going to deconstruct the setting so that you still can have an idea what everything does. Thank you and have a nice day.